It's the Birmingham episode. This is probably going to be my last video of the year, unless I go somewhere else. But today we're going to come to some fairly familiar territory. We are in Birmingham city centre, and there's one thing you can guarantee here: there's quite a few buses. Well, a few buses isn't accurate. There's a lot. So this is just going to be basically another normal vlog. I'm going to be taking my DLSR out, going to be doing a bit of photting, and we're just going to see what shows up and that. I'm not really looking at anything today, I'm just looking for an excuse to get out. And to be fair, I did promise you all you would get your Birmingham episode. You have got your Birmingham episode. Right, without any further ado, let's get to work, shall we? Enough of this blabbering. It is time to veg. Now, if you're a foreigner to these parts, and if you want to get some buses, this is a fairly good spot, because you get just about everything that comes down this way. Now, before they changed the whole thing down there, you used to get Walsall buses and that coming from down here, 997, 936, 75, all that, coming down here, but now they all go to Queen's-way. They don't come down here anymore, so the only really thing you get here is really Birmingham central stuff. Oh, we need to shove the aperture down a bit. Is that a platinum with an orange LED blind? That is strange. Yay, and I got it. So they haven't really held up very well. Well, that one didn't, at least, if they've had to replace it. And once again, we are shooting in RAW, so anything looking a bit iffy, we can at least try and fix it. I'll try my best. I have decided I might just start photting in RAW from now on, and then just taking the time to process the images. At least then I've got lots of leg room to work with. 500, 320. Oh my days. Oh, we need to put the ISO down, that's what we need to do. We're putting it now to 100. It's not a sunny, it's not a dark day today. 5.6, 7.8, 0.8. At least it's not completely dark. That's the fun thing about this camera, is you have to finicky, nicky. I don't like these shadows. On a fairly good day, you wouldn't have like these massive shadows everywhere, but like the lamppost and the wall. I should probably engage brain and actually move down a bit, because that's fairly untouched. Let's check how it looks. Oh yeah, that's much better. Oh yeah, much better, especially if they're going into that lane. Shit, God, I missed a step there. Let's try and not put myself in the hospital over there, shall we? Moar Street. If you want to have a fun fact, that little box thing there, it actually used to be a footbridge to the other platform, but when they restored the original Moor Street in about the early 2000s, I think 2003-ish, they cut that off, and they just sent it down to platform 1, 2, I think it's 1. Platform 1s are generally that direction into London. I think I got it right. That is a diamond street deck on its way. You can't really get any of the 50s down there because you got all them poles in the way. Well, if you stood on there, that little island bit there, and if you approach yourself, well, actually, if you can stand in between them, you might just be able to stretch it out. But well, you could try. I don't know. Look, I'm just trying to find things to say. It's the beginning of the video. I tend to sound rough, but it should get better as it goes on. It also doesn't help that I have actually photted this place to death, and the only real reason I'm doing it is because I promised I'd make a video, and well, we might as well get some updated stuff, shall we? If I haven't photted it for like a while, or maybe a year or two. We'll just, like I say, like a trillion billion times, we'll just see how it goes. But I don't think I've got a Coventry one. Well, that's dark. F7, F320, there we go. Oh, it's going on. Oh, gotta be careful not to fall here. Come on. Oh, that's a good pick. Okay, the shadows are a bit, but oh, now we'll get to see a primer how this is going to work out. Oh, that looks good. Can you all just go onto that lane, please? I don't care if it inconveniences passengers or messes up the route, just do it for me. Oh, for crying out loud, that's too late. Why did my shutter go late? I should really check these pictures quick to make sure they're not absolutely blurred to death. No, that's sharp. How about the back? I'll have to crop these in the editor, because like I did in my Worcester video, if I use the crop thing, it changes it to JPEG, and that's not good. Okay. Oh, that's got a black LED. It has one of its headlight covers replaced. The only thing I'm not keen on is the shadows around the back of the bus because some of the building roofs is covering that. That's still the best lane, but I think I can get away with stuff coming down here. It all really depends on where the sun goes. Because I know when it's higher in the summer, this is much better. But you know, we can only work with what we've got. Here comes another PC. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a solid shot, that is. That's a solid one. And do you remember those wonderful electroliners from the Wolverhampton episode where I messed up my photos on purpose and let Raw save the day? They also do routes down to here, but they're in Cornwall Road, which is all the way over there. What I'm going to basically do is I'm going to do what I think I've done in other videos. I'm going to do a bit of here, and then when this is running out a bit of battery, I'll take it off. And actually, we'll go and have a look at the German market, because we'll make it a little bit of a video as well. We might as well. My sentence cohesion is not very great, I know. But hopefully you get the gist of what I'm saying in that. Gemini 2 on the horizon. Got quite a few phots of them when they were in green. Feels like feels ages ago now. You know, I used to be really miffed that I never got any of the Presidents or the Mercedes or that when they were all drawn in 2015. But considering what's not here now and what's changed, like it's really changed quite a bit, I'm grateful I started where I did. And there's no point in lamenting over things that I didn't get. Just appreciate what I got. Because I bet there's loads of people who just recently started the hobby, or maybe the last 2 years, or maybe a bit earlier, who never saw any of these things. So you gotta take what you can. That's a nice one. Oh yeah. Yeah, these all stay. I'm gonna keep on this focal length as well. What have I got this focused bias to? Right, the left. Oh good. I only just thought about that for a microsecond. If I had it focused bias to the left. If I had it to the right, then the left side of the image would probably look a bit blurry. Well, it would be pretty much blurry because that's what happens. It's sort of how the autofocus on that thing works. This thing works. How many phots have we got so far? 9? 9. Ooh, that hybrid's a bit bright, but we can fix that. And we'll have to crop the orange LED MMC. But no, we're doing okay so far. I wonder if I should focus on getting stuff on that lane and move down a bit. I think I might actually do that. And because we're on raw, I can get away with photting things in the shadow down there. I just need to maybe put the exposure or ISO up and then fix it in the raw editor. We'll see how it looks actually. I'm not very confident stuff coming down on this lane now because we've got this large shadow from this path here as well. So that's gonna iffy it a bit. I might just take the L on anything coming down this lane unless it's absolutely something I want. You know, now thinking about all these Steam vlogs I might do, I don't even know how I'm going to do that. Because when I'm doing Steam stuff, it's more filming. Well, this is more photting, so I'll have to think about that. That's just a random thought that came to me. Okay, you know, we're actually going to try it out. Okay. All right, that doesn't look awful. That 400 City electric, that did not look bad actually. I thought that looked fairly okay. Yeah, it looks alright. Oh, thank you, policeman. I wanted that thing. Thank you very much. Boop. I haven't actually photted it for quite a while. There could be some different stuff. That's just a diamond street jack. I thought it was a Gemini 2 for a minute. Yeah, you got all the other stuff coming down Queenyway. We'll have to skip on them for a bit. In fact, we might just I'm gonna think of a little plan here for a bit. We're gonna do as much as we can here. Look at the market for a bit of filler, then go to Cornwall Row, and then finish off there. But for now, let's enjoy what we got here. Okay, let's see how this one works out. I know it's registering as a bit dark, but oh, yep, can get away with that. Okay, let's get this street deck. Let's get this street deck, and it will look good because it's in good light. Boom! Wow, that's good. Not bad. I mean, even when it's not sunny like this is still a very good spot. Like I know I mentioned in the beginning, if you're like coming out to do buses and you want to come to Birmingham, this is one of the best spots I personally think. It's just non-stop action, and like I said, it's a bus gate, so you only really get buses down here unless they're like taxis or something like that. I think it's a very good spot if you're ever like out to the region, well, out of the West Midlands, and you want to come somewhere. I'd come here. It's very good. You can tick off a load of Birmingham Central stuff. You can get quite a lot of the Walsall MMCs and hybrids and the hydrogen ones as well. Yeah, you can get quite a few here, and you don't even need to leave the city, which I think is good. A lot of these Perry Bar Enviros are going to be new to me because oh no. Oh, I skimmed it just in time. I have to say, the Emirate branding, because it's one on there's a wrap on the Enviro 400 coming up now. I don't think it looks actually that quite bad. Looks alright to me. Well, I don't know if anyone has any strong opinions on it. I mean, like I said before, I'm not really on Facebook groups anymore. I just do my own thing, and that's how I enjoy the hobby. Train is off to Foregate Street, and I need to fuck this bus. Boom. Boom. 18 picks, 18 great picks. I think that's quite good so far, even though we've only been here for a bit. Red and white Enviro 400. I don't think there's many of them knocking about now, so we'll grab it. You know, the fun element of these videos is that I'll look back on them like 1 to 2 years time, and I will be amazed at just how much has changed, especially if this franchising thing goes ahead. Yay, it's on the outer lane. That's going to be greyed up soon, I think. Ooh, good. If they don't want it to look dusty on that, they'll have to do it. And there's a perfect example coming along. Oh, that was a late shutter, but I still got it. Yeah, this thing can sometimes, the shutter can sometimes be late, and that's how some of my shots have been screwed in the past. But it is what it is. Boop. Cropping. Red lights. I don't think that shadow there is going to be too problem, so I can probably get that. No. Oh, that's not consequential at all. It's just a tiny little thing. Is that? Oh, it's a crimson. For a minute, I thought it was a red and white Scania that's coming up, but it's not. I don't think there's many of them in red and white now. So if there is one that does come here, then it will be rather good. We haven't got a Scania yet. It's going on the outer lane. Let's grab it. I can get away with it. Oh my god, my camera. Whoa! I was trying to put it up to my face, my eye, but my cap was in the way, so I thought I screwed it up and I can only look at the viewfinder just narrowly, and I still did it. There should not be seagulls here, it's not the coast. Let's go grab another 400 MMC. Let's get 2 of them. And my cap did not get in the way this time. That one was a bit weird. I was trying to cross onto that road, but he hasn't made it just in time. But hasn't affected the image. Woo! Ooh, yes. I know I've already got it, but finally, something of interest. And in this lighting, it will look even better. So we'll wait for that. Digital advertising board. And these 6 branding things didn't really last too long, did they? Police are, another police are, there's been quite a few police cars coming around. Right, what's the digital advertising thing advertising? Let's be a consumer and look. Oh, it's the back of a TV, brilliant. I definitely don't know how to plug in a TV and that. It's not like I've built the mount for my monitors, my table mount for my monitors, my dual monitors. It's not like I know where to plug everything in. Wow, I've learned so much. Thank you, advertising board that didn't really advertise anything. Thank you very much. Right, back to buses. You know, one of the more interesting things about this is that I actually find out when I'm categorising and listing all the dates for the buses I've pictured. There's quite a few here which I haven't spotted for like quite a few years. So I could get a few that I haven't spotted in years today, or on the next visit, or whenever. Right, that's got an engineer at the front, so it's looking a bit. I wouldn't say it's looking a bit meh, but that might have just come back from having a repair somewhere. It's a Birmingham one, so it's not completely unique, but it just looked a bit off, so it might have just had its MOT or someone else done. I'm just thinking now. Nah. I was just thinking of something and it didn't make sense, so leave it there. We'll throw in another Cité, a Pays-Bas Cité. Another Coventry 400 City on the way. They were meant to be all electric not that long ago, but they've still got a few diesels there, so gold post changing there. Oh my god. We've got to walk. We got to move. Can I speed shot? Oh, there's a sheen. Ooh, there's a bit of a light. Bro, is that for the taxi or is that for the bus? Ah. Enviro 400 from Diamond, which I think it's one I've got, but they're fairly recent. Nope, it's for the bus. It might help if you looked beforehand where they board and board off. Then you wouldn't have to be a Usain Bolt. As if I've never done it before. I'll be honest, I'm just waiting for that Birmingham Central livery MMC to come around now so I can plot that. Oh, but I just remembered it's on this lane. It doesn't go on the outer one, it goes on that one. But then again, them photos have turned out alright, so if the angle is facing down that way, I might have to crouch, I might have to get fancy. I might have to get fancy with my thoughts. I will do what is required, unless it breaks law, which I won't be doing. Oh, speak of the devil, here it comes. Oh, hold on. I'm just thinking, crouch too low. That's covering it up. How much time? Oh, okay. Ow. I'm not used to crouching. Oh, it's bad. Oh, you can't even see anything, can you? Ooh. You know, it'd be really funny if it just went onto the outer lane now, and I just did all this for nothing. No, I'm fairly sure it goes on that lane. Well, it better, because I've invested stretching myself for this. Oh. Go. I'll screw off. Oh, you can screw off. I broke my neck. Doesn't care, I've got a good shot. Ow. Oh, jeez. I don't really care if people look at me. It's not like this place is littered with weird people at all. Let's check the recording. We're under 39% recording for half an hour. Maybe one or two more. Maybe that Urban 2 and anything else that comes before it. And then we'll cut it here and we'll go and look at the market. We'll work around it. We'll go up it. Then we'll go to Cornwall Row. Do a bit of photting. See how well that looks. Lighting depending. And then we'll finish off at Queen's. 32 pics for a local Birmingham visit. That's not bad. That ain't bad at all. Right, let's get a few whammies. That one's got little vents at the bottom. Probably broke the panel and they just found a spare one from ADL and slapped it on. I don't really care about that sort of stuff. It's a panel, it does the job, whatever. I wonder if the Polar Express is running today. The one that Vintage Train does. Let's have a look at RTT real quick, speed check. No, I want all day. No. Doesn't look like it. Polar Bear? No, I want Polar Express. The Polar, there we go. Under a few filters of these because I can't write it properly. Right, book now. Not booking it. Whatever. 19th today. New Polar Express. Newcastle will be visiting Moor Street today, but tomorrow it will be. But I'll throw you in. Ooh, nice curvy. That's still got a bit of its branding when it was new in 2020. So come on, you Urban 2, come round. Yes, I demand that you do things for this one veg. I demand that you change all your courses just for me, because I'm that special. And that's the problem with the winter things, it makes all the mall look dirty. Wow, that one's got some grime. Wow. It's just missing the clean me written on the side. Oh, here comes the Urban 2. It's not stopping, which is good. Oh, put my hat back up. Don't want to... There we go. Perfect. Right, let's bail this area. We're done. Right, that's this cleared, this area cleared. And like I said, now we're gonna go to the German market, have a little snoozy around, just to fill out the video a bit. Yeah, that's why I also like doing these vlogs. It's also sort of like something to look back on over the years. Like, for all we know, the market might not even be here in like 5 years' time, which I highly doubt it. No, the market will still be here. It's too popular, even though it's not been as great as it has for the past few years. But now we'll still have a look around, fill the video out a bit. So I will get back to you when we get to the place. I don't think it's open yet, or some things aren't open yet, but still have a look regardless. It's a bit bull, ain't it? I don't know how the hell you're standing up there. That is impossible. It's a statue, you silly boy. Yeah, it definitely isn't really opened up yet. It won't be long. It's not like I can buy anything from here. Tim Hortons wasn't bad either. I thought that was rather good. I haven't eaten there for a bit though. It looks like part of it hasn't opened up yet, so I'll actually go up here a bit because there is a bit more around near the library, so we'll go and have a look at that as well. Magic Booble! Oh, good, some exercise. I haven't ice skated for years, and I'm on a budget, so we're not doing it today either. That's a big wheel! I know plenty of people wouldn't go on because they're scared of heights. That is a spinny coaster. Spinny coaster. It's looking a bit dead here. It hasn't opened up yet, obviously. Oh, we've got a bloody simulator and all. Rally. But I've got a VR headset now, so I don't need to really get that sort of stuff now. I mean, you can't play physics, but you know what I mean. There's a few other stalls here as well, but they're not open either. Yeah, well. Yeah, so I might as well look around here. Got some time. I don't think we're going to be getting any trains going over that. It's not finished. We're not in the station, it's a higher station! Bridgie, bridgie, bridgie. Canal boats. And another canal boat. I think it needs more polygons personally. That's a good place as well. They got one in New Street. The only real problem I have is that the tenders always come out just a bit too hot, so you have to wait for it to cool down. Hot food is hot food! No, they can be rather spicy hot when they first come out, so you do need to wait for them to cool a bit. I haven't been around here before. I haven't seen that before. Oh. I don't really come this way very often because I don't have a reason to. It's quite nice actually. Not bad. Not better than what's over there, but if there's nothing for me here, then there's no point in coming. Why have they put a massive turd here? Ew. This seems weirdly appropriate somehow. I can't put my cap on it. Yeah, screw it, let's take the long way around. Why the hell not? Right, it's lunchtime. And will these have the logins? Because the last time I came here, and the time before, they didn't. Let's see. Okay, okay. Eating? What have you got against people who actually use loyalty schemes? 14 quid. 13 quid for a triple whopper. Not even the bacon double cheese XL costs that much. Why'd you come if you didn't get your loyalty card? I'm hungry, okay? This is probably going to be the last Burger King I have this year because I don't think I'll be coming out very often afterwards, so I'm going to define myself. I'll tell you what, it's a unit of a burger. Give it that. That's just a whopper, innit? But meatier. And messier. That's all you really need to know. Anyway, after I've finished having this, we are going to get to Cornwall Row, do a bit of photting, and then we're going to go to Queenyway where we'll wrap it up. But for now, I must eat. Well, it was good, but It's filling. I don't think I'll be having it again. Look, I'm a big guy. I can eat a lot. I usually do. But even that was probably a bit too much for me. I don't put a freaking blister on my foot. But I might as well put up with it for the time, because we're nearly to Cornwall Row. I don't know how it's going to affect how long I stay out now, because, well, at least we'll be just standing around and not walking too much. So I will now quit it here, and I'll be back to you when we get to Cornwall. We also got this little one here as well. Stay away from the food, KLJ. You literally can't afford to be having diabetes right now. Right, we are going to set up camp here for the time being, and let's see what we can get. Let's go. Right, I do need to sit down. Thankfully, this area here, so I think I might do this this time. I'm actually gonna just check. Oh, now I see why. Oh, no. It's a hole in my sock and it's... yikes. Oh, then we're going in the bin. But if this shot turns out right, this one won't. 7. Oh no, don't start this. Yep, not a good idea, was it? Oh, that's dark as hell. Well, I think I can recover it, and I'll have to zoom it in when I edit it. I don't know if you saw that, but some people just tried to cross in front of the bus and there's a car there. Not very smart. And how's this for lighting? That's dark as hell. That one's, and it seems to be middle groundish. There might be a bit of noise, but I can't help that. Come to veggie! Yeah, these aren't going to be as well lit as what I got down on the Moor Street, so we are going to have to edit these up and get the shadows back. Yet-to-do. I just saw a speck of light in that windshield. I'm gonna have to. Oh no! Oh no! Don't start! Not the taxis! Oh! Whoa. I almost forgot they have taxis here, and sometimes delivery vehicles, which extremely inconvenience me. Well, I can still get stuff coming. Oh, for God's sake! Oh, I should keep my mouth shut. No, I did not hail you. In fact, I don't even want you here. Hooray! Well, like I was saying, I can still get stuff coming from that way, but I've got no chance of anything that way while this Honda Hitachi thing is in the way. Oh, it's chilly. It's getting chilly. It's winter! Okay, let's get this bus. Mine. I'm not a fan of that reflection. The only other option is I can go across the road and still get stuff from there and might chance. Sod it. These are. I can't deal with this. I'm going to the other side. Okay, right. I don't think I've actually photted in this specific spot before, but right. I'm getting nothing coming from that way, but I'll have to move up around here. I'll move up a bit further here. Right, I've got a safety barrier now. Well, what I mean by that, I mean I've got space. Oh, my blister! Ring, 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 ring. Get the message. Get out the way. Right, set this to the right bias on the focus and we'll try and grab that MMC. Go, 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 go. Oh no. Oh, why did I not think of this? Oh. It's a generic one I think I've gotten not that long ago. I shouldn't really freak out over it. What are they doing up there? Oh, I have no idea. There's a few windows out on that you can see. Well, you can't see, although you can. So they do some more. Look, I specialise in buses and that, not construction. Right, attempt number 2, I'm guessing. Screw you, taxi, you failed! I'm gonna need to trim it, but I think I can get away with it. That's a different blind. But I got 2 just in case. Yep, fine. This is a 13, looked a bit different on that one. Or it could be standard, I don't know. Oh, these are quite a bit dark. Okie dokie, you know what? I'm gonna throw it down to 6. I'm gonna be up to 6.3 or down to 6. I have no idea what's going on. I am bamboozled. I need to start resting on my heel. No, my left side of the foot, because I've got the blister and it hurts. Alright, so we go. You know, it would help if I wasn't standing on the other side of the road, but it would also help if there weren't friggin' taxis there! That one will look alright, yeah. Okay, the window's got a bit of reflection in, but oh, shoot. God. Okay, that one's a bit techy. Tetchy. That one's fine. Some of these I'm just gonna have to be have the shadows and that edited. They're gonna have to have a bit of cropping as well, because I don't like off-center things. I like them to be balanced. Too much sky is not good. Too much bottom is not good. A balance is perfect. You've got a Scania over there, which I'll get if I don't get screwed by oncoming traffic. Go. Mine. Need to look at that later to get the bind, but not that one. Where's your platinum logo? Where is your platinum logo? You have your platinum logo. Where is your platinum logo? It's almost like this brand was a bit of a waste of time. Let's be honest, platinum's dead as a brand. They got rid of the Wi-Fi, I think, at the beginning of the year. It's just, you need to be committed to something like that, like a premium bus thing. It needs to be something that you really need to commit to and stick to it, but, and they did for a few years, up until around 2018, but people just want buses to get to and fro, and they just conceded to that, I guess, which, fair enough. To be honest, the point where it became dead was the moment they started doing other vehicles in a similar grey scheme, which it was like, what is the point of the platinum branding if you're going to paint normal buses the same as the grey? And that was sort of like I said, sort of for like, yeah, platinum's dead, they don't care anymore. You know what, I'm just going to clear it now. I'm going to check to see if there are any electroliners coming this way today. Well, there's one. There's one on the X8, but is it coming this way or is it going back to Wolves? Oh no, I need to leave. 9:42, you can sod off, I'm not waiting all the way for that. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get any of them today. I'll generally wait for something if I really want it, but I've got all the time in the world for them electroliners, so they can wait. Not that they're going anywhere. Oh, he's turning right. Go. Oh wow, that was dark, but I can fix it. I tell you what, something really weird is happening whenever I try and use my SD card in the computer. It just does not register. Yeah, if I put it in my camera, it does, which I find really weird because I don't know what's going on. I have to be careful though, because I don't want to damage it and then lose all my pictures, because then it'll be Krakatoa, the sequel, if that happens. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know what's going on. Put it into my USB-C stick, doesn't show up. Put it into this little multi-storage thing you connect with your USB, doesn't show up. But the minute I put it in my camera and turn it on, bada bing, bada boom. It's really weird. I have no idea. I just hope, hopefully it's not the stick. Well, it can't be the stick or the multi-storage thing. It's got to be something with this card. Might have to think about getting another one sometime in the future. But this one does work for now, so I'll just keep it. There's no wood to touch. There's no wood to touch. I'm so screwed. Another red and white Invario 400. It's getting a bit dead here. Well, not really. Well, not dead, but not as interesting. I'll admit it, there was a little bit of an angling that I'd come here and hope to get like an electroliner, but they're not coming this way today, so I think I might just head down to the Queensway, get a few photos, and then sign off. But before we head there, I'd like to have a look at this little mural. It used to be on this inside of this roundabout around here someplace, but they demolished it a while ago, so build all this new stuff. But this is sort of a little remake. Well, I guess it's better than it not being anywhere at all, I guess. Right, so that probably wasn't the best, but we are now going to head up down to the Quizway, and after I've got a few thoughts there, got some nice cores there. After I've got a few thoughts I like, I think I'm going to end it there, and well, let's just go and get some voting. I'll meet you when I'm down there, up there. Whoop-a-doo. Can I do it? No, even the camera's not even on. Oh, and in case you were wondering, yes, I did get that hydrogen. that was parked before I starting this. You know, funny enough, they've been here for like nearly 5 years now, maybe 4, and I have not ridden one. They just don't come on my routes. Well, actually they do. They're just never on the route when I'm travelling. Lighting wise, we are shaded by that massive parking lot building office thingy that used to be an office thingy, but now it's more like a car park place. So lighting wise, we should be okay. And I still have a blister. Ow, 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 ow. I don't need to worry about anything coming down from that way because it's just going to turn around. So I'm not worried. Unless it's I think it might be an X or 9.0. Then it might be a bit of trouble. But can't win them all. Whoa. Oh. Made it. Right, I'm gonna take a bit of liberty. I'm going to down the light a bit. Yeah. Okay. As per usual, if you see it, then it was good. If you don't, it was either a duplicate or it was horrible when I reviewed them. It's been electrics all day. All day. But not all day, we've got other stuff. Yeah, this is why I don't really plot much in Birmingham now unless I feel really bored, is because, well, I've got everything, pretty much. Well, I'm happy with, but you know, nothing wrong with updating the portfolio once in a while. Oh! Wait, is that 6723? Or is it 6717? I know I saw a repainted platinum this morning. It's on the 937. I don't think anything on the 937 does anything with the 997, so that might be 6717. I'm going to assume it is. Through this one in. Boop, boop. You just throw it in. We'll just get what we can. We'll get what we want, and we'll just take it because it's there. Oh, some dust there. Oh, don't want to talk that. Oh. Nah, yeah, that is 6717. I can just make up the 7 at the end. But that platinum behind it, that front looks fairly, unless it's just clean, it looks fairly new from here. Well, I'll get 617 anyway. I know I've got it before, but nothing wrong with having an up-to-date recording. Hurry, hurry, hurry. There used to be a time when a NMC was rare on the 51. It's a lot more commonplace now. And I am missing out on all the river stuff, like the 1110. Well, the river 1110. That's the only river thing that really comes down here. So I could very likely chance to lose out on the Enviro 300 if it somehow managed to get on there. But I've got it, so I don't need to worry about it. Not a big deal. Don't. Yep, I didn't think so. You got him. Could be doing a couple of them next year. My X51 is going to get a load of passengers. Grabby. You can sort of tell it's getting towards the end of the video because I'm literally having to improvise. Oh, that's not a bad spot either. And you got the sun, and you know what? I think I'm going to give it a try. The only thing I'm worried about is them little shadows off the trees. Hopefully they're not too intrusive. I'll just have to plot stuff a bit. Alright, first off, we're going to need to shove this down to about, yeah, just going to preamp it now, throw this down to 100 ISO, down to F10. No, I actually can get away. Right, let's just check quick. Well, that's too dark. F8, F8, oh, okay, I'd rather it be a slightly bit darker there, and at least I can pull it back rather than be too bright, and I lose detail. Right, this one might actually work. Let's give it a go. Did I plot that one earlier? Yeah, I did. No, it's too late now. It's got that tree in the way. I'm not really keen on it. Don't like this tree's too big of a shadow. But we can try it out on this one. These lamppost ones, I don't think they're going to be that big of a deal. Right, I'll delete that one. There's too much tree on the front, and the front looked a bit dark as well. I liked it to be a little more equal on the lighting. I like the front to be a bit lighter as well. A bit too dark. I'm just looking at the shadow. It's sort of... Maybe just wait for that group of people to pass and then I can get back to rambling. Okay, another attempt. Let's F7, F7. Let's throw it up to F7, see what... Oh no, of course. No. Oh. No. I will get it. No. No. I thought it worked. I thought it looked good. Maybe just someone else it does, but nah. The lighting's just a bit too off for me. Otherwise, which is a shame, because if the lighting had just been a bit more perfect, that would have been a good spot as well. Never mind. Or at least we've got a second chance at getting a street light. Right, back up to, no, want the aperture. Back up to 7, back up to 400. Well, let's move so I can get something or see it's coming. Right, that's not gonna move. I'm gonna need to frag out. Why did I say frag out? Move out, I mean. Oh, come on, something show up. I think something's coming. Get ready. I've been waiting. Don't mess it out. Where's that street light gone? I'll throw that in. Why not? This blister has not helped. Yay! That's going to be another busy bus. Where's that street light gone? I swear I'm noticing some of these MMCs have lost their platinum on the front. Just getting some new ones or just removing the platinum altogether. I just thought that was easier. I don't know. Hold on, I referenced this earlier in the video, didn't I? I am a silly boy. Oh well, this is at 7%, so I've got to end it now. Right, that's full. Screw the street light. There we go. Well, I've had to end. Of course, the bloody street deck comes, doesn't it? I've had to end it there early, as the camera is going low and the action pod as well. But that's going to be it for this episode. It's probably going to be the last one I do for this year. So, the next time I see you, it will be the new year. But other than that, have a good Christmas. Have a good New Year as well. Sorry if it's a bit quick, but my bus is here and I cannot miss it. So, ta-ta.